In the morning, when you get out of bed and go wash your face and brush your teeth for the morning to start your day, what do you see in the mirror? Do you see a person who looks old? Maybe a person who looks young? Hey my suckies, it's JuzzyQ7 here bringing you another video. Today I'm going to be touching on the subject of do you look old for your age or do you look young for your age? I stumbled upon this topic today when I was chatting with my mate. We were busy talking about how I always look baby faced for my age, and he's looks way older for his age. So we started discussing what are the perks of looking older, and what are the negatives of looking older, as well as what are the perks and what are the negatives of looking younger. So when I mean perks about looking older and younger, I'm meaning I look about 16 while my friend looks about 25 to 30 and we're the same age at the moment at around about 20. So I asked him first, "Yo dude, what's the benefits? What do you get out of being looking older, you know?" And he told me how he always seemed that like he could attract more people his kind of age because they were always looking for people who are older and more mature. When I say attract people, I mean attracting girls. Now, for me, this is not the same. It's the same in terms of concept, but because I look younger, I seem to keep on attracting people who are way younger than my age, which isn't a good thing. Hey, I might look that age, but I'm definitely not that age. Please go away. He also told me how it was a lot easier to get into clubs and not really get ID'd as often because as an older looking person, people just assume that you're over the age limit to be drinking or to be going out. Now, whenever I go to like a club or go to get drinks or something, people question if my ID's fake or not. And then when I say no, I'm really that age, don't ID me like that, they just laugh it off and they be like, "Well, you look like a 12-year-old. What are you doing out clubbing at this time of night? You should be home in bed." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, and you should be wrinkled up and in a coffin, but I'm not complaining, you know?" Even a couple of nights ago, when I was busy serving someone at my work, they were like, "Are you sure you should be doing this shift alone at night? You're like 12, aren't you? You shouldn't be here." When I went to go explain my age to them, they went all defensive and apologetic about how sorry they were because they didn't think I was actually that age. I mean, it's cool, bro. You think someone would be hired for that position when they were 12? You know, I don't think that's gonna happen. A kiddo at night shift, busy working in on his own. So anyway, then my friend mentioned about getting more respect for being older and looking older. And I was like, yeah, that makes a bit more sense because you've left school and all that, but I don't think you'd gain that much more respect. You'd gain a little bit of street cred, but nothing too real. And this is when I started thinking, yo, if you look old when you're younger, doesn't that mean you're going to look way older when you're older? So in theory, I'm going to look young when I'm older because I look really young when I'm now. You feel me? But obviously, everyone's person to person. Some people might end up looking shriveled if they looked young. Some people might look really old when they looked old when they were young. But I can dream. I can only dream. My dad is one of those people, though. He does look super young, and he is fairly old. He's older than my mum at the moment, and they kind of look the same age. Hopefully, considering this, I might look young when I'm older, but I don't know yet. Only time will tell. I reckon one of the worst things about looking young is that most people kind of assume that you're immature and don't really know what you're doing. So they always seem to like step in and try and guide you into different places. So my friend always says, "Oh yeah, he's never had issues with that. People think he's really mature and he knows what he's doing, so therefore he must be good at what he's doing." This can be good though, because if you're legitimately bad at something, then someone's going to be helping you because they think you're immature and you don't know what you're doing. However, it kind of gets annoying when people kind of keep on trying to help you out because they think you're young. Having an older face would be way better though, because with maturity, people tend to rely on you more. They think you've got more responsibility, therefore, you might have more leadership skills and comboed with a really deep voice makes you quite dominant over like a lot of situations. Like they feel like they can trust you, you know what you're doing and whatever. Like, really, having a deep voice and looking old is a wombo combo. You can do pretty much anything. You could just dominate people with your booming voice because it's so awesome. A good example of this is Roadhog's booming voice in Overwatch when he says get back. Imagine if a dude came up to you and just says that into your ear, and what would you do? Would you just like take your pants down? I mean, would you just continue and take a good step back? I'm pretty sure we all know what we would do in that situation. Winky face. Anyway, an exclusive perk about looking younger is one that I come across every now and then. It's not a massive one, but it tends to have a little bit of extra influence on people. People accidentally giving you the student ticket instead of the adult ticket. Now, this might not seem like much, but adult tickets add up. And if you've got a student ticket and you don't really realize it, say a movie ticket or maybe going to whatever, a bus ticket, like the other day in my other story, which I'll happen to link up here in the right corner. But yeah, those bills add up. So this is just like a little bit of extra money, especially if you're flat broke. So anyway, those were all the things we can think up about looking younger and older. So after that, I've decided to look into what Google has to say. So we're gonna chuck that quick cheeky Google search and see what we get out of that. Apparently, being baby faced, you're allowed to get away with more immature things. People give you more freebies because they think you're more friendly. You can prank people. It's easier to get it out of trouble because people just think you're younger. You look more likely to get away with stuff. You can now save money because you don't have to buy anti aging products. Yeah, I never thought about that. From here on, it kind of just trails off and says you might live longer, you might have a lower blood pressure. Don't know how that would kind of connect with, you know, having a younger face, but sure, we'll go with that. Now, looking up perks of looking older than your age, I've come across nothing that's actually relevant. So when I'm coming across this, everyone's complaining about how old they look and how poor health is probably to do with it, and how you can probably have mature relationships. Uh, Nothing really that interesting. The websites I've come across is 13 most annoying struggles all girls who look older than they are face. More things that are making you look older. Honestly, so far, not so good results for perks of looking older than your age. Honestly, after going through all of this, everyone's just complaining about how old they look. No one seems to be happy about looking old for their age. And I thought it would probably be a better thing, but no one's good, bro. It's pretty depressing reading all of this. In conclusion, I'd probably say people are more happy about looking younger than looking older. Although you do have that weird time in your life, like where I am at the moment, where you can't really do anything because you are constantly judged for being a 12-year-old. Anyway, thanks to you guys, my suckies, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit different from my story times. I'm just trialing all new types of things, just having fun with this YouTube channel. You never know where it's gonna go, and I think this is just a fun time for life, a fun time for everyone. I will be getting a better mic very soon. I don't know when the right parts are going to be coming in, but I know it will be someday. So everyone should look forward to then so they don't have to hear this awful mic. Anyway, I hope you guys have beautiful days and peace out. I'll catch you in the next one.